السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. Welcome everyone. So today we have started lesson 2 for grade 6, Kings and Kingdoms. And this lesson is not so much different about our last lesson. We are still going to talk about government and types of governments. For example, what kinds of monarchy are there in the world, and how can systems change or vary from other countries. So let's start reading from the beginning on page 12. Yes, from here we get our highlighters or pens and pencils. Then we start reading. There are two types of monarchies. So here is our first piece of information. Two types of monarchies. First, absolute monarchies and constitutional monarchies. The way we can differ between those two is that absolute is something like permanent, something that is long goal, or something that won't change easily, all right? While constitutional monarchies is something that is subject to change, something that can change, it's temporary, it is guided or binded um, by it is binded, okay, and there's not much freedom in this kind of government or monarchies, so the ruler cannot actually do whatever he wants. There are laws that he needs to follow, and that is called a constitution. A constitution, okay? So let's start with the first type of monarchies that we have, the absolute monarchy. So in this type, there is one ruler, the monarch. It is called the monarch, who has all the power to rule or control his kingdom, while the constitutional monarchy is a non-elected. Okay, it's not someone that has been selected, but he is the head of state. He can rule a type or a part of the country, a part of the country. He shares political power, or we can simplify this as he shares power with the government. This is the constitutional monarchy, someone that shares the power and follows a constitution. So he is binded by this constitution. He cannot do whatever he likes. There are laws and rules that he needs to follow. And a constitution, the definition is it's a document. It is a document, something like a book or a list of rules which guides the government in its work. Okay, so this book will tell this constitutional monarchy how to work, what to do, and how they are selected, and all of these types of things. The constitution determines, it also chooses how long can this ruler stay, okay, and how he or she can be chosen. So the constitution decides for how long he stays, and it decides also who gets to be a constitutional monarch. Moving to the next page. Most monarchies are hereditary. Hereditary. Okay. Most monarchs are hereditary, which means that um, when the ruler dies, his next kin or his next blood relative becomes the next monarch, which is what's working here in Saudi Arabia, which was what we follow, the hereditary monarchy. Okay, when the monarch dies, his or her son or daughter or next closest blood relative gets to be the next monarch, who gets to be the ruler. This is the type of monarch that is followed in Saudi Arabia and um, probably Britain. Okay, what are some examples of absolute monarchies? This is a good question that we will find the answer for now. An Arab country that is an absolute monarchy is that of Sultanate of Oman. So Oman is considered to be an example of absolute, okay, let's underline this, absolute monarchy. We have the first example, Oman. This country is ruled by a sultan. That's why it's called the Sultanate, who is a member of the dynasty of Al Sayyid, which means that he is someone who belongs to the family of Al Sayyid. The Sultan appoints a cabinet to assist him, so he has um, uh, followers who help him and assist him, but he runs the government as well. So he has the word we said before, he has a constitutional monarchy as well, someone with him that rules as well. Over the years, Oman has grown to offer its people a modern highway system. So here we got some positive feedback or some positive sides of having um, an absolute monarchy. Highway systems, free school, free healthcare, and good positive relations with other foreign countries. Okay, this is it for this page. Here we have a question on the right side. Look for information about Brunei. Where is it? What kind of monarchy is it? So we are talking about a country here, Brunei, and he wants us to find out where is this country, probably what continent is it, or in which continent is it, and what kind of monarchy does it follow? An absolute monarchy or a hereditary monarchy, constitutional monarchy? So you can answer on these questions at your home. Here we have a picture of Oman, the absolute monarchy. And moving to page 14, the last page for this lesson, starting from the top, another absolute monarchy is that of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia is also another absolute monarchy. The king is in Saudi Arabia is the absolute monarch. Yes, he is the ruler. He has all the power in his hand, but he has to comply with Sharia. The Sharia is a good example of constitutional um bindings or constitution, which is what we call a dastur. We follow the Sharia, the Islamic law, and the Holy Quran. So basically, we follow our religion as our constitution. So the monarch is a member of a Saud family and is also known as the custodian of the two holy mosques, Khadim al-Haramain al-Sharifain, custodian of the two holy mosques. Many of the members of the government also belong to the Al Saud family. Finally, Saudi Arabia is divided into 13 regions. Let's underline this word here, which are also divided into districts. So we have 13 regions and many districts, um, um, many provinces, and 13 regions. Regional governors rule the different areas and are responsible for finance, health, education, and other functions of their district or region. Okay, this is it for today's lesson, guys. I hope you have enjoyed and maybe you have understood the lesson very well. Uh, for page 15, this is going to be a homework. Um, if there is any question, you can ask me in my class time, and I hope that we have covered everything. See you later, inshallah.